Hey guys, so I've got another declutter collection and declutter for you guys today. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I can't even remember what the last one was. I think it might have been foundations. Don't even remember. Foundations maybe. I think, and I still have that. If it was foundations, I still have that like bag of all my foundations. I haven't even put it away yet because things just don't get done around my house anymore. But I've got another one, and I had a product sort of go off that sort of sparked this declutter, because I wasn't necessarily planning on doing this one next, but I went to go use something that wasn't even 6 months old, and it was already bad, and I was like, what the heck? So then I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to declutter all these things that I have of this specific thing, and I should just tell you, it's hair oils, because you've already seen it in the title. I didn't even realize how large of a collection of hair oil type products I have until I went to go put them together for this video. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'm expecting to get rid of actually most of this and keep just a general few things, because I don't need all of this hair oil. I don't even wash my hair every day. It doesn't make any sense for me to have this much stuff, and there's things in here that I don't even want to use, so I'm just going to declutter. So I'm going to start with a couple of things that I'm actually keeping. Let's just go right to those, because there are things I have in my hand. And yeah, so first I have a couple of these St. Tropica coconut hot oil hair masks. These are sort of more treatments or masks than necessarily like hair oils, but since they're oil-based products, I still actually wanted to include them in this video because I use them in the same way. So I've gotten one of these in Petit Vour, and I got one of these recently in my Good Being box, and it's one of those hot hair oil masks. I haven't had time to try them yet, but I really want to, which is why I'm going to keep them. So yeah, you heat this in the microwave, you put it all in your hair, and then you like leave it in for, it says leave in for a minimum of 20 minutes, but best results leave overnight, and then shampoo hair twice, and then condition hair. So yeah, I really like doing treatments like these when I have time or when I remember to do them. Part of the problem is that I like to leave them in overnight, but I nurse my child to sleep, and then half the time I end up falling asleep with him, so that I never actually get to put it in my hair. So I am keeping that. Again, I do have a second one of those, so I will be using those at some point. The other one is the Innate Life Scalp Treatment. And this one, again, it's generally just mostly like an oil. It does have a little bit of beeswax in it to keep it a little bit semi-solid, but it does melt pretty easily, and it was actually like liquidy over the summer. It's started to firm up a little bit again since it's gotten a little bit cooler here, but you can see it's still like sort of moving around in there. But this one I like to use in my scalp. It's supposed to help with hair growth and hair regeneration. So I do really like that. I do like the scent of it. It's got really great ingredients in it, and my hair does really respond really well to it when I could take the time to actually do this. I did a I guess it was like a mask and chat with all of the Innate Life products. The hair mask, this scalp treatment, and then the hair oil in a video I did, and it took me, I think, like 3 to 4 shampoos to get everything out of my hair. So this one does take a lot more effort, which is why I don't use it as much, because it just takes a lot more time to wash out of my hair than some of the other things that I have do. So I do still like this product from the Innate Life. I don't use the hair mask so much, again, for the same reasons, and the hair oil you'll actually hear me talk about in a little bit. I have differing thoughts on the hair oil than I did when I did that video the first time, but I do like the scalp treatment. That's a really good product when I have the time to use it. So now let's get into a couple of sort of, I guess, like pre-shampoo treatments. They're sort of in the same wheelhouse as like a hair mask, but they're not all necessarily designed to be that way, I think, but that's just how I use them. So I'm going to start with a couple of things that I'm going to be getting rid of first. I'm actually getting rid of most of these things. So first is the La Huile. I don't actually know what language that is. Oh, it's Paris, so it must be French. But it's the oil. It's the Jordan Saban hair oil. And I haven't used this. I'm not going to use it, so I'm just going to find somebody else to take it off my hands. Oh, please don't wake up. But this has shea nut oil, safflower, argan, sweet almond, jojoba, organic avocado, macadamia, and then vitamin E fragrance. This is a fragrance oil. It doesn't smell like much to me. It just smells kind of like nutty. But I'm not going to be using this, so I am going to find somebody who will enjoy it much more than I will. So that was, I mean, it's never been used. It's brand new, full size. It's a pretty hefty size for hair oil. It's 3.4 ounces. So yeah, so I'm going to find somebody to give that to. I'm going to also be getting rid of the Pacifica Native Flower Nourishing Hair Oil. I was intending to use this in the same way as like a hair mask for all over my hair, but I just never used it. The thing about the Pacifica hair products is they're just so highly scented. They just like, I won the entire collection and then never used a single one, and I've already decluttered most of them, and I'm going to be decluttering the rest of them here soon as well. But they're just so highly scented. This is actually, the scent has gone down a little bit on this, so I probably could use it, but I'd rather just pass it along to somebody who will probably enjoy it more than I would. So yeah, there's that as well. I only kept this one that I was planning on using versus any of the others because the ingredients on this one weren't as bad. And it does have, I think it is scented naturally. It's got jasmine essential oil and then perfume. It says all natural, but really, I mean, that could mean anything. Which is probably why their products are so highly scented, because it might be fragrance oil. One thing I'm going to be tossing is this Tabitha James Cron scented organic hair oil. Now, I did use this a couple of times as a hair oil treatment, and I haven't even had this a year yet, and I went to go smell it, and it doesn't smell good anymore. It's starting to smell like, you know, jojoba oil kind of smells like crayons after a while. I believe there's jojoba oil in here. Or maybe it's the safflower oil or the argan. I have no idea, but it's gone off and I'm not going to be using it. So I'm going to toss that one. It's such a shame too because I did like it, but it didn't last very long. So I mean, that's the only problem with, you know, being a blogger and like having so many things sometimes is things go off before you get a chance to like really use them, which is why I want to declutter so many things, because I'd rather just use the things I enjoy and pass along the things that I reviewed once I've reviewed them and I know I'm not going to use them anymore, instead of letting them, you know, sit and go bad. So I want to avoid this from happening. So before that happens to this product, let's just double check and make sure. Yeah, this still smells good, but it's one that I know I'm not going to use. It's the Innersense Harmonic Healing Oil. This is a high vibration healing oil to nourish hair, skin, and nails. I never really got on with this product. I love the Innersense Pure Inspiration shampoo and conditioner. I love those so much, but for some reason the hair oil and the leave-in conditioner, I can't get on with those. So I'm going to pass this on to somebody who likes this product, who will use it, who will not let it go bad. So I've still got 3 products that are, you know, good that I can give to somebody else, but this one, whoa, is going to end up in the trash. But it's okay because I've got something that I feel like is pretty comparable to this at a more reasonable price point that lasts a lot longer. It's the Badger Sea Buckthorn Apricot and Pomegranate Hair Oil. I've used up an entire one of these in a different formula. I forget what it was, but it's in an empties video I have somewhere. But I bought this one a while ago to use after I finished that other one, but then so many other hair oils came into my life, I just never got a chance to use this one. But if you look, the color is, you know, similar on both because they both contain sea buckthorn oil. They actually both smelled, well, when that one smelled good, it smelled similar to this one. I've actually had this one for quite a while and it's still good. So I feel like the condition of the oils in the Badger one must be of a better quality or something, because I don't know, it hasn't gone off and I've had this for quite a while. So I'm getting rid of this one, replacing it with this. So it's sort of like a swap too. Like if you've been eyeing the Tabitha James Cron hair oil, you know, check out the Badger Sea Buckthorn Apricot and Pomegranate hair oil because they're pretty similar. The ingredients, a lot of the ingredients are the same, but this one I feel like is better quality. It'll last you a lot longer. This one's organic. I mean, this one does have organic ingredients in it too, but I feel like something about the Badger one just is better. I don't know. So I'm keeping that, getting rid of those other 4. Now let's get on to like actual hair oils. Another couple of things I'm going to be getting rid of. I've got a like deluxe size of the Mahalo Vacation Glow body oil, but you can use it on your hair as well, and that's what I was doing with this bottle specifically. I got this in my very first Beauty Heroes box like 2.5 years ago. They had their hero product that year, that month, was the Pele mask, and it came with a little travel size of this because it hadn't been released yet, and this was sort of like a pre-release before the body oil was released, and it was long before I was actually working with Mahalo. I just loved the brand up until that point, and I was, you know, supporting them on my own before I became an ambassador for them and I started working with them. But I used this for my hair. I didn't get through much of it because you only need a couple of drops. And then again, so many other hair oils came into my life that this one just sort of like sat on the back burner and ended up going bad. So this one no longer smells good, but I do actually have a full size of this, the Vacation Glow body oil because I love it so much. It smells so good. It is, again, Mahalo is one of those companies that's, you know, their products are really, really highly scented, but the Mahalo products are naturally fragranced, whereas Pacifica, I think some of their stuff is synthetically fragranced. I don't really know. But I like the Mahalo products better, but that has gone off, so I'm going to be getting rid of it, and but I'm going to pull out my full-size Vacation Glow. This one has not gone off, so I'm going to try to rehome this one, but I'm not using it. It's the Feed Your Shine by Your Rock. I was using it the same way I used all the other hair oils that you're about to see in a little bit, but again, I stopped using it because I've found other things that I like better, so I'm going to find a home for this one. Again, I did like it, but yeah, I've got other things here that I like better. So I've got 4 hair oils that left. This is what I've got left, and I'm going to be keeping 2 of these and getting rid of 2. So let's talk about the Innate Life Rose Hair Elixir. I really, really liked this product. I sang its praises in the video that I did, and I went to go use this a couple of weeks ago, and if you could tell, the color is gone from this, and I looked at it and I was like, that's really strange, because it was almost sort of like this color. It might have been a little bit lighter, but it was that sort of like orangey color, and then I opened it and it smells terrible. It's gone off already, and I haven't even had this like 6 months, barely. Like, and you can tell that I've been using it because I really liked it, but I just can't use it anymore. It's gone bad. So, I mean, I hesitate to recommend it. I don't know if maybe just the batch was older from the one that I got sent. I don't really know. And I didn't email them to find out because honestly I've got so many other hair oils, I don't want it replaced. But it was really disappointing to open this and it be, you know, not good anymore because I did like this product. I really liked it. I felt like it was on par with my Uma hair oils, which I'm keeping, which still smells good, which is it's older than this bottle, and this one is still good. And I thought this was like a good budget version if you're, you know, wanting something like the Uma hair oils, but you can't afford it. This was a good budget version, but if it's going to go off in 6 months, and the full-size bottle is much bigger, I can't recommend that product. So, I mean, I liked it while I used it, but it went off way too quickly. So again, like the Uma on the other hand, I've had this one over or about a year now. It still smells amazing. I was keeping this on the side because I wanted to use up some other things first, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to use the things that I love, get rid of the things that I don't love. So I'm pulling this bad boy back out. I'm going to use this. I love using it on the ends of my hair. I don't use it in my scalp because I have other products that I could use in my scalp. But yeah, so I'm pulling this one back out. I'm going to use it again. So then I've got 2 others. One I'm getting rid of, one I'm keeping. I like both. But I use the Malaya hair oil more. So I've got the Malaya hair oil and I've got the Antonin B Serum de Dessert. This is a French company. They sent me this again like about a year ago to review, and I do really like it. It still smells good, it's still usable, but I don't need, you know, multiple hair oils again, like the same conversation I keep having with you guys. But I do really love the Malaya. It just smells so good. It makes my hair shiny and soft. As you can see, I've been using it. I only use 4 drops at a time, so it's going to take me forever to go through either one of these bottles of hair oil. So, like, I really like this one, and it, you know, kind of breaks my heart that I'm going to have to find a new home for it, but I cannot fully use 3 bottles of hair oil before they all go bad. So, I'm going to be getting rid of that. So, I've got 5 products here that are going to be finding a new home. I've got the Your Rock, the Inner Sense, the Pacifica, the Jordan Saban, and the Antonin B. And then I've got 3 products that are going to be hitting the trash can because they no longer smell good. I've got the Vacation Glow, the Tabitha James Cron, and then the Innate Life hair elixir. Those have gone off. So I'm keeping 2 hair oils, Malaya Organics and the Uma. I've got the Scalp Treatment by the Innate Life. I've got the Badger Sea Buckthorn Hair Oil. And then I've got a couple packets of this Saint Tropica Coconut Hair Oil Mask. So this is my way pared down hair oil, hair mask collection, and I enjoy that much more than all these other products. And I'm sorry that it might have seemed like I rushed this a little bit, but it's because my battery's dying and I do not have enough daylight in the day to charge my battery and come back and finish. So I was trying to get through it as quickly as I could. So I'm going to link everything down below that I talked about, and then I'm going to find new homes for the products that I no longer will be keeping. Since I talked about these 3 here, I probably won't be including them in my empty products videos because I don't want to sort of like double talk about them. But these are going to be hitting the trash can right now, and you just won't be seeing these again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or thoughts, let me know. If not, I don't know, just leave me a nice comment because I like talking to you guys. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.